Good morning, children. Today we will study about the global poverty scenario. How is the condition or state of poverty all around the globe? That we will go through in this video with the help of different graphs. So, the proportion of poor people living in different countries is different, and World Bank has set up a minimum amount of income per day, and if someone lives below that income, then he or she is defined to be said living below the poverty line. So $1.90 per day is the global poverty line, which has been fixed by the World Bank, and the proportion of people living below the poverty line in the world is decreasing. It is continuously decreasing, and it has fallen from around 36%, which was in the year 1990, and a recent data of the year 2015 says that it has came down to 10%. But as we saw that there is a reduction in the global poverty, which is reduced from 36% to 10%, but there are very much regional differences found. In some countries the proportion of the poor people is very less, whereas in some other countries the proportion of poor people living is very high. So, in the countries like China and Southeast Asia, the poverty has declined substantially as a result of the rapid economic growth and the massive investments in the human resource development. And if we see the data, the number of poor in China has come down from 88.3% in the year 1981 to 0.7% in the year 2015. There is a vast decline or a major decline in the number of poor in China. In the countries like means in South Asian countries like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, they have also seen a rapid decline. It was about the number of poor people were about 34% in the year 2005, and now in the year 2013 it has came down to 16.2%. Now, as a number or the percentage of poor is continuously declining, so the number of poor people are also declining, and there were around 510 million poor people in 2005, and which is decreased to almost half and came down to 274.5 million in the year 2013. Now there are some graphs and tabular representation given over here, through which we will try to understand that how the percentage of poor people have declined in different countries. Like in sub-Saharan Africa, the poverty has declined from 51% in 2005 to about 41% in 2015. So you can see here, this is the line denoting Africa. It has came down, so there is a decline in poverty. In Latin America, the ratio of poverty has also declined from 10% in 2005 to around 4% in 2015. So Latin America, you can see here, this green color line has came down. Then but in some countries like Russia, poverty has reappeared. It has resurfaced because of the lack of human resources or whatever conditions have been lacking there. In some countries it has also been reappeared. And here is a table that shows the percentage of population living below the poverty line. This is the table. You can see here the name of the countries are given and the percentage of population below $1.90 that has been fixed by the World Bank. That percentage has been given, so you can go through this table and you can understand that how much percentage of people in which country are living below the poverty line. Now similarly, these graphs shows the graphic representation of many countries like China, East Asia, Africa, Latin America, South Asia. All the countries are given here, so you can go through these graphs and you can easily understand that how the percentage of poverty has came down in different countries. Now we have already studied about the poverty conditions in India and how interstate disparities are there existing in our country. We also read about the poverty line, the global poverty line, and the whole global poverty scenario. Now we will go through the causes of the poverty. In the next topic which we need to cover are the causes of poverty. What are the causes that causes this poverty to happen or occur, and how the number of poor people are increasing in different countries? So what are the reasons behind this poverty? So there can be a number of reasons for poverty, and likewise in India also there are a number of reasons for this widespread poverty. One oldest or historical reason which we can say is the colonial exploitation. Colonial exploitation is the exploitation, or this is the reason from the ancient times, from the British times. So policies of the British government in India were very rigid kind of policies were there, which led to the decline of Indian handicrafts or Indian richness, and the economic growth rate was very low during the British rule, and this was the starting of the poverty. You might have heard that India was known as a golden bird at one time, but due to the rigid British government policies, the Indians started losing their wealth and they looted everything from India, and thus that was the starting of poverty in India. So the low rate of growth started until the 1980s, and what does it resulted in? It resulted in less employment opportunities, low growth rate of income, and also it was accompanied by growth rate of the population. The population got on increasing and the incomes of the people got on decreasing, and the two combined to make the growth rate of per capita income very low. So this was the first reason, that was colonial exploitation. Now the next reason is the rapid growth of population. Indian population growth rate is very high. It grows at the rate of more than 2% per annum, and more the number of population is, it leads to poverty and unemployment. So the second reason is the rapid growth of population.